The audio is disturbing, so parental guidance is advised.
I stabbed him. He won't stop attacking me.
April 3rd, 2022, 4:38 p.m. Miami 911 gets a call. A woman's voice. I stabbed him. He won't stop attacking me. 24 minutes later, her boyfriend of 2 years was gone. She had 1.8 million followers as an OnlyFans creator. He had an MBA and a future in finance. One toxic relationship, one knife, one injury. Two completely opposite stories. Was it genuinely self-defense, or was it a decision that cost everything? Motive Disclosed is breaking down every text, every piece of evidence, and every court update through June 2026 to figure out what really happened in that apartment. The Courtney Clenney case is a mess, and for good reason. Courtney Clenney, an OnlyFans creator with 1.8 million followers, is currently awaiting trial. The charge? Second-degree murder. Half the internet says she planned it, cold-blooded. The other half says she was defending herself. Things just went wrong. And honestly, both sides have evidence. There are thousands of threatening texts between them. There's video footage of past violence. There are documented bruise marks on both of them. Instead of solving the case, all this evidence just made it more complicated. The trial keeps getting delayed. No final decision yet. So now people aren't just questioning Courtney, they're questioning the court itself. Some people call it influencer privilege. Others say race played a role because Christian was black. But today, we're not taking sides. Today we're breaking down every piece of evidence, every witness statement, and exactly what the police found that made the court's decision harder, not easier. Because if we want to know if this was self-defense or murder, we have to start with the facts, not the opinions. Evidence number 1, the texts. Police pulled over 1,000 messages between Courtney and Christian, and let me tell you, it wasn't cute. Abuse. So which is it? Does "I'll kill you first" mean premeditation? Or does it mean she was terrified and fighting back? Here's the problem. The texts alone don't answer that. But the next piece of evidence? That's where it gets complicated. Evidence number 2, video footage. Police recovered security video from their apartment building, not from the night of the killing, but from before. In one video, you can see Christian pushing Courtney. In another, Courtney is seen throwing hands. Both sides look violent. Both sides look scared. The prosecution says, "See, she's aggressive." The defense says, "See, he was attacking her." But here's what nobody talks about. There's no video of the actual stabbing. No camera inside that apartment at 4:38 p.m. So we're left with before to guess what happened during. And that's a dangerous game. If both of them were violent before, does that make the stabbing self-defense? Or does it make it inevitable? To answer that, we need to look at evidence number 3, the physical evidence. Evidence number 3, the injuries. When police arrived, Christian had one fatal stab wound to the chest. Courtney had bruises on her arms, her face, her body. Prosecutors say, one stab wound, that's execution, not self-defense. Defense says, look at her bruises, she was being attacked. Both are true, and that's why this case is a nightmare. Forensic experts disagree on the angle of the knife. Some say it was a downward stab, like an attack. Others say it was upward, like The text the judge called privileged. Remember that text from 4:26 p.m., the one the jury never saw? Legal experts say it could change everything. If it proves she planned it, it's murder. If it proves she was scared, it's self-defense. But a Miami judge ruled it privileged communication, so 12 jurors had to decide her fate without seeing the most important message. Let's talk about that text from 4:26 p.m., the one the judge called privileged. In law, privilege means certain communications are protected. The court decided this text was between Courtney and her therapist, and therapist-patient conversations, they're confidential, even in a wasn't the first fight. It was just the last one. Now, during arguments. Another said they heard Courtney yelling too. The point is, court documents show a relationship with mutual conflict, jealousy, accusations of cheating from both sides. No police reports were filed before April 3rd. Here's what we know. From police reports, 911 audio, and building logs. 4:15 p.m. Building footage shows Courtney and Christian returning to their apartment after being out. 4:30 p.m. Multiple neighbors report hearing loud arguing from apartment 3007. One neighbor testified they heard, "Get off me." 4:38 p.m. 911 call placed from Courtney's phone. Audio was later released to the public. She's crying. Panicked. She says, "I stabbed him," and "he won't stop." The operator asks if he's breathing. She says she doesn't know. 4:42 p.m. Miami police arrive. Bodycam footage shows officers entering. Christian is on the floor. A knife is on the ground nearby. Officers begin life-saving efforts immediately. 5 p.m. Christian is pronounced deceased at the hospital. Cause? A single penetrating injury to the chest area that affected his heart. The medical examiner later classified it as loss of blood due to that injury. Courtney had visible marks on her neck and arms. She told police Christian came at her, and she grabbed a kitchen knife to get him off her. She was detained that night, but not charged. August 10th, 2022. Courtney is arrested in Hawaii, charged with second-degree violent offense with a weapon in Florida. She pleaded not guilty and claimed self-defense under Florida. Keep it respectful, because these were real people. Well, this true crime documentary comes to an end. If you want to understand more U.S. criminal cases explained with original 2D animation, like, share, and comment under this video. and subscribe to Motive Disclosed 2D. Until then, be safe.